Hello guys and welcome back.
Hi.
We are currently very high up in the mountains in Turkey, about 1700 meters above sea level, and we are going to explore Sagalassos to start today's video. So Sagalassos is apparently the most well-preserved ancient city in the whole of Asia Minor. So it has been on our list for a very long time and we are very excited to explore. And I think we're the only ones here. So that just makes it even better. People lived at Sagalassos all the way back to like the 3rd millennium BC. I can't even comprehend how long ago that was, but
5,000 years?
5,000? Is that maths right?
Someone that's more historic than us, tell us if that's right or not, because that's insane. I mean, it would have taken years and years to get to this level, but even still, this was still here in 500.
Yeah, so it was
BC.
Here up until 600 BC, when there was an earthquake which caused a lot of destruction, and then I think since then it's been abandoned. Previous to that it's been like a massive city. It was conquered by Alexander the Great at one point. It is just steeped in history and it's so like real still.
Yeah.
Like a lot of ruins that you go to, you can't quite grasp like what it actually would have looked like.
Like just turn it around and show them, like, when you say real, what you mean. There's flowing water.
Like, I'm guessing this is the central square.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And like, there would have been like hustle and bustle, people, families, businessmen, everything going on here. All that time ago.
And now there's us.
And now there's us, tourists, wandering around like,
hi.
oh my god. But it is so peaceful as well because there's just us and I think there's maybe one other group here.
Well, one chap.
One chap staring at us, talking to our camera. I feel like this is one of those places where you could stay here for hours, keep walking around and you would see something new every single time. Like I'm just stood staring at this fountain and every time I look away and then I'm like, oh god, I didn't see that detail, or I didn't notice that statue. Like there's Medusa heads like right at the top of all of the arches, obviously because a lot of these ruins are like Roman ruins, so I guess that makes sense with like Greek mythology. The craftsmanship is just unbelievable.
So the reason that this looks so preserved is because it's been rebuilt. So the earthquake that made everything collapse actually covered all this bit in soil, and it was excavated in 1993 and then painstakingly rebuilt. Now the only bits that they've had to rebuild, as in make again, are the structurally integral parts. Everything else is original, as best as it can be, and like considering that is standing as it is now, I'm glad that they put it back together.
For your knowledge as well, we paid 17 lira 50 per person, which at the current exchange rate is about £1.
That's a bargain.
A bargain? It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're ripping them off by only paying £1 to see this. Maybe there's a donation box or something we'll have a look for on the way out, but wow. £1.
This is one of the most intact places I think we've ever been, and you can walk all over it. Not that that's like, yeah, I'm walking on it, but like you can actually explore and like get to the points where things would have been, so you can see the perspectives of what people had, and that's cool. That's really cool.
There's my guy, Dionysos, the god of wine. He's my pal. Broskies.
Broskies. I can't compete with him.
No, unfortunately you can't. I still love you though.
Thanks. So this monument up here was to
Commemorate?
thank you, good word. The person that brought the cult of
Dionysus?
the wine guy to Sagalassos. So basically what they've built here is a massive monument to winos.
So, are you going to build me a monument when I die then? I want it to be twice the size of this.
I mean, the rate you're drinking wine, it probably will be.
Not this month, I'm on dry January. It's crazy to look at a big mound of rocks like this and think that one day was something. They hold so many stories, but they can't tell them anymore.
Can you not speak rock?
Do you speak rock?
Boof. The ability to carve something like that, it baffles our minds, doesn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. Even today's day and age, with the knowledge and everything that we've got and the tools, that would be impressive. But think about that 3,000 years ago. Now that is mind-blowing.
We have just found out that after the earthquake in the 7th century, a lot of this would have then been repurposed to be used as like a military fortification to protect against like Arab raids and stuff like that. So protecting the whole of the region down below, which was really cool. Here endeth the history lesson. They locked us in.
I feel like I was much more graceful than you were. Like you were.
Thankfully we didn't get that on the camera.
Yeah.
And the sun has just gone down.
Look at the cat.
Oh yeah. We have some new furry friends.
You have to get off the bonnet.
I think maybe there's someone in the engine bay.
Yeah.
Are you sitting on there because it was warm?
Probably still is a little warm.
Was it warm?
Yeah, it is warm.
Yeah? Is it nice and warm?
They've ripped our bonnet bra.
Oh, you cheeky little minxes.
So, to borrow a phrase from our friends John and Mandy, that was
epic!
Genuinely the best place we've been to in terms of archaeological history.
Yeah.
Like,
By far.
But it's freezing, as you can tell by rosy face here. So we're going to drive on and we will pick you up at our next park up. Wow. Don't make me leave! I know we said the history lesson was over, but there's one more thing for you. This is a caravansaray.
What's a caravansaray, here you ask? What is it?
I don't know.
Yes,
No,
you do.
it's a ancient place where travellers could come to rest, or to trade their goods, or meet other people and generally socialise, which is bloody awesome. And this one was once used on the Silk Roads over towards China. So that's
It's pretty
really
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
And we parked literally just behind it last night. So when we looked it up, caravan in like its traditional meaning would mean like a group of travellers rather than the caravan that we know today, which is the vehicle that you actually travel in.
The Sundance 570s.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool how it's changed over time.
Yeah, and we're going to add this to Park for Night as well because it's not on there, and hopefully future travellers like us can stay and get some shelter, although
It's pretty scary in there.
Hospitable on the inside.
We're going to go in and try and have a look, but it might be too dark to see much. But we just thought we would show you what a caravansaray is, because we thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh, it echoes.
Echo, echo, echo.
Hello, do you speak English?
Any room at the inn?
I don't know if I'd want to stay in here.
I just have to admit as well that we did turn up here last night in the dark and we came to have a look, and as soon as we got to the door we were like, hell no. We're gonna wait till the morning when it's light outside. It was so scary. Oh my god, look how beautiful it is.
This is insane.
Don't do that.
Wow. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
You imagine, like, all those years ago, if you were a traveller, you had like your cart full of wares and you wanted to escape the beating sun in the height of summer, and then just coming in here, like, the walls are like, must be a metre thick at least, maybe even 2 looking at it, and there was like hustle and bustle in here, and you could have like an ale, well, maybe not an ale, but a tea, a Turkish tea. It would just, I'd love to just flash back to it to see what it was like, and then come straight back to modern day.
What a hidden gem this is that we just stumbled across randomly.
We actually found it on Atlas Obscura.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so if you are going somewhere, have a look at that because it has all the weird and wonderful stuff on there. And this is quite different to what we used to, and there's nobody here as always in Turkey at the moment.
And weirdly as well, it's right in the middle of a little village. So like you're driving past people's houses and then all of a sudden there it is.
Bam. Yeah. But
so cool.
Incredible. Should we get moving now?
Yes, we need to set off, hit the road, and we are heading down to the coast.
We're going to see some friends.
Can you guess who they are?
So guys, we've made it to the coast. It's horrendous weather, but we're actually at a meetup with about 15 other van lifers, which is awesome. We've bumbled our way down to this restaurant here. It's a bit weird. There's loads of music going on outside, that's inside, that's why I'm outside, but they don't have a menu. They've just brought out packs of meat to show what it is that you can have. Obviously as vegetarians that's not great for us, but I think we're going to get some gözleme. It's really nice though, everyone's sitting chatting, they've brought some mezes out, and we are going to sit here and enjoy speaking to English people about van life stuff for the next however many hours, and then we'll bundle our way back down to the park up, and we will catch you in a bit.
We are sailing across the sea. I'm not rocking on a heaven stone. Yeah, yeah.
We've been out, it's like 11 o'clock, I don't know why I looked at my watch because I don't actually wear one. We are so tired. We've been out having a laugh, eating, nattering, and we are pooped. So we are going to go to bed. We'll catch you in the morning.
She said no just now.
I know, I was like,
Bit of peer pressure.
oh, you know? So I feel stuck. Right, I'm not going in this morning, but a bunch of these guys are actually going in the sea. It's definitely not sunny enough, but maybe they're crazy. Don't know. I've never heard rain this loud.
Like, it's always loud in a van, but like, yeah, I can barely even hear anything now. Lightning's going.
Thunder. The van's shaking when the thunder goes.
And when I was out there before, like the raindrops felt like it's like being like hit like this. The massive raindrops. Great. Just the time to get a leak in your roof. Bloody Dee Dee.
She wants some more attention, obviously.
She's a right floozy. We've got no tools with us, so to try and like help the situation out so they can, again. So to try and help the situation, we've put the chocks in the back to try and stop any pooling around around the problem area. And then I've also crudely taped a plastic bag over it, which is probably doing nothing, and it's now leaking back in the same place. So I mean, nothing's going to stop rain like this at the moment, so
no. And we can't Sikaflex it up until it gets dry, so we kind of just have to hope that it doesn't do too much damage.
What more can you do right now?
So let's just show you the current situation that we're having. We have used our very trusty screwdriver, one of the very few tools that we actually carry around with us, to take down these two end pieces of cladding, and we've cut away the foil insulation slightly just to expose the hole where the solar gland comes in, and we can confirm that it is a dodgy solar gland. We've shoved a flannel up in the hole for now, so at least we're stopping the water ingressing and soaking the wood for now, and
Much rather
hopefully
it soaks the flannel than soaks the wood.
yeah, so hopefully
keep an eye on it.
We've done as much preventative stuff as we can do for now, and hopefully it stops raining soon. So I know we have botched our ceiling now by cutting away our foil insulation. We now don't have a vapour barrier in this section of the roof, but we'll figure that out later. The water was running in between, like from this hole, and then in between the gap between the foam board and the foil insulation, and then soaking into this integral roof joist where all of our cladding goes into. So we will have to sort the whole situation out another time and re-vaporize it.
Re-vaporize it? Yes. I think you don't look at this part of the van that often, do you? So.
No, well maybe we just leave it like that actually. It seems to be working right now.
Boho chic? And to be fair, like this is Courtney's side of the bed, so if anyone's gonna get dripped on, it's her.
Great.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get cheaper insurance now. It's a van in build once again.
Dee Dee, man.
She just wants so much attention these days.
I'm sick of it. Like a naughty child.
Yeah. Just throwing a tantrum.
And it's dry January, so I can't even have a bleeding beer to...
I might just break that, not gonna lie.
What? Shame. Shame on you.
Right, let's try and make this night a little bit better, shall we?
Yeah.
Ian has gone to pick up pizzas from Domino's. Domino's and chocolate souffles. Thank you, Ian. And we've already made the bed and it's like 8 o'clock, so
Yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock.
not even. We're gonna put a movie on and just chill and keep plugging this with a new flannel every time it gets soaked through.